I love this town. Let me get this straight. You admit to assaulting me, and now you're asking me for a job. Did you have a lobotomy while you were locked away?
I only knocked you out because Chad paid me. It's nothing personal.
No, nothing personal. Well, great, that makes all the difference. Shall we do it again?
This, Mr. DiMera, can benefit both of us. I need work, and you need a new head of security. Might I add, that was a very smart move, firing that last guy. Because if I hadn't overpowered that big lunk, I would have never even gotten to you.
It's not the only reason I let him go. He allowed a very important asset to get away.
Red wine. It's what I missed the most when Stefan had me locked up.
Says a lot about you, Ted.
So not only you protect me, you also feed me. How lucky am I?
It's not about luck. This is about reciprocity. I hide you, I protect you. You get me the goods on Ben, and the sooner the better. I can't risk him getting any closer to my daughter, not to mention, I hate keeping secrets from Rafe.
I'm impressed by your skill and ambition.
Thank you.
However, you have no real experience running a security team.
That's true, I don't. But I'm a quick learner. And having been locked up in various facilities, I became very adept spotting weaknesses in the system.
So you can exploit them in order to plan your escapes, yes?
I like to call it having a keen eye for risk assessment. You don't approve?
No, it's not that. It's more about how you acquired it. And come on, you have to admit, hiring a serial killer is a bit unorthodox even for a guy like me.
Well, I wasn't in my right mind when I committed those murders. I had a psychotic break. But after a lot of therapy and a lot of hard work, I was given a clean bill of health by all my doctors. You can call them. You can verify. I check in regularly. I take my meds. Dr. Marlena Evans herself stated that I am stable enough to return to society and try to make a life for myself.
Well, I think it's safe to assume Marlena said those things when she was advocating for your release. But since then, haven't you been accused of trying to kill Commissioner Brady's daughter?
I was, but I'm innocent. You can ask Sierra Brady yourself. She'll tell you that I would never, ever try to hurt her. She's the only person in this town who took the time to realize that I've changed. Everyone else, Mr. DiMera, they still fear me. They hate me, and I get it. I've done terrible things in this town, but doesn't everybody deserve a second chance? It's tough, man. Being the town pariah. As soon as I got out of Shady Hills, the only thing I wanted to do was make up for my past and return to society. 99% of people in this little town only see me as the necktie killer. Or the person that tormented Abigail and drove her insane.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that.
Look, man, I know she's your wife. And if that complicates things, hiring me,
She's my wife in name only. And at the moment, she's being treated at Bayview.
I heard about that, too.
I don't foresee that being an issue. Appreciate your honesty.
I didn't scare you off.
No. No, on the contrary, I can sort of relate to you. Everyone in this town only thinks of me as the guy who took advantage of Abigail, which of course wasn't my intention. But you know, people believe what they want, yes?
You're kind of a pariah, too.
I'll tell you that I don't get invited to very many dinner parties here.
Well, then you understand why this job is so important to me. This is the only shot I have at getting my life back together, Mr. DiMera. I just need someone to give me a chance. I promise. You hire me. You will not be sorry.
It already smells wonderful. lifetime of love. Yes. Hope?
What?
Sorry, I was staring into space.
I was thinking about my wedding, Drafe. We have the ceremony here.
Sounds romantic.
It was very romantic.
Jerry found out cheated on you with his ex-wife.
How did you know about that?
I'm a defense attorney. I spend a lot of time in police station. People talk, especially when it involves the commissioner.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
I was impressed how you were able to deal with all that. If you were me, I'm kind of the jealous type. I don't think I can forgive or forget. Et voilà.
Thank you.
Come on, take a bite. So what do you think?
Delicious. Yes. So how are you gonna do it? How do you plan on getting the confession out of Ben?
Come on, it's lunchtime. We can talk about something more pleasant.
No, we can't because we have a deal. Remember?
All right. Okay. So I was thinking, Ben is my client. If you confess to me, it's not going to be admissible in court.
Thought about that angle and I have a solution.
Sad life, huh?
Exactly. The reception out here is pretty unreliable. You can use this to get the confession.
And how does that help us in any case? I cannot testify whatever he tells me.
Correct. But say, hypothetically, of course, the police tapped your phone for some, say, unrelated matter and happened to stumble upon Ben's confession by accident.
I like how you think.
Okay, I'll give you a shot. The moment you give me a reason to distrust you, you're through.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I promise you do not have to worry. I'm gonna put my head down, I'm gonna work my ass off, and I'm gonna provide you with the best damn security you could ever want.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, my enemies will think twice before messing with a serial killer.
Reformed.
Yeah. They don't have to know that.
I do like your style, Mr. DeMera.
Why, thank you.
So, what kind of benefits come with this job?
Benefits? Like, medical insurance?
No, I was thinking more along the lines of a place to stay. I would never ask this, but I am staying at a homeless shelter.
That's not my problem.
I know it's not your problem, but if I am on the premise, I can better protect you.
You're pushing it.
I know. I know. There's this girl,
Nah, here we go.
and if I'm going to be with her, I need to have my life together and at least a place to stay.
Okay. But you're paying rent, and it's coming out of your salary. Deal.
Deal?
Welcome to my world, Mr. Weston. Your first assignment is to locate my former attorney, a Mr. Ted Laurent.
You got it.
And I want this place to be a literal fortress by the time I bring my daughter home. Is that clear?
Clear.
Excuse me. Stefan DeMera. Yes, I'll be right there. Thank you.
Everything okay?
I don't know. My wife needs to see me. Welcome home.
Hi.
Hey, just about to call you. Where you been?
Well, I was overlooking a few things. I mean, I had a few things I had to, I don't know, busy with the suitcase. I got it.
Took a ferry out to Smith Island? What are you doing out there?
You never imagined I'd be living here instead of Chad, huh? Life's what happens when you're making other plans. Hello?
Ben, c'est Laurent. We have unfinished business to discuss.